If you've ever gone through a day and thought, gosh, I barely ate anything and I'm not even hungry, then this video is for you. Hey, I'm Jill Murphy, and as a registered nurse for the last 24 years with a focus on fitness, health, and nutrition over the last four, this might sound like a good thing to you, especially if you're trying to lose weight. But here's the truth. Not being hungry can raise a red flag. Not being hungry means that your metabolism has actually slowed down. So today, we're breaking down the science behind all of it so you can understand what your body is really trying to tell you. So why are you not hungry? Well, let's start with what hunger is. Hunger isn't just an empty stomach. It's driven by our hormones. So let's look at the top three reasons hunger might disappear. Reason number one, leptin resistance. Leptin is the hormone that tells your brain, hello, I'm full. But if you've been under eating for a really long time, or if your body percentage of fat is high, then your brain stops responding to leptin. And that's called leptin resistance. And it shuts down hunger even when your body needs fuel. Number two, cortisol and stress. Cortisol is a buzzword. When your stress is high, your body produces more cortisol. You'll hear people say, oh, my cortisol levels are high. And maybe they are. We don't really know. But cortisol can shut down your appetite. It's like when your brain says, hey, we're in survival mode, we're running from the enemy, we don't have time to stop at McDonald's. But over time, that backfires, can lead to sugar cravings, burnout, and fat in spots we don't like it, especially around our belly. The third reason could be a result of chronic dieting, which was definitely my reason. I had been dieting for almost 2 decades, either low calorie or low fat or low carb for years and years from one to the other, and my body had just adapted. So your hunger hormone, like ghrelin, drops. Your body learns to stop asking for food, and you're running on fumes and still not feeling hungry. Now, you might have a headache. You might be grouchy with every coworker or family member that you run into. You might be short with your kids. You might hit a wall at 3 p.m., but you're not hungry. So why is that? So what it means for your metabolism is you're not going to see results. You're not hungry, you're barely eating, you're not seeing results, and here's what's happened. Your metabolism has circled the drain, my friends. So let's break that down. Your thyroid has down regulated. Your thyroid controls how fast you burn energy. And when you're under eating, it slows things down. So you feel cold, you feel tired, you feel unmotivated, you feel stuck, you feel what I like to call like a slug on the couch. Having experienced thyroid down regulation not too terribly long ago, you literally feel like somebody needs to peel you up out of the bed. And when you get up out of the bed, you don't feel like your legs can hold you. That's thyroid down regulation. The second thing that happens is you start to break down your muscle for energy. So you lose muscle mass, which is not good because an increase in muscle mass leads to an increase in your metabolism. So guess what a decrease in muscle mass leads to? A decrease in metabolism. Thirdly, you experience adaptive thermogenesis, which is just a fancy way of saying your body burns fewer calories than it needs to keep you alive. You walk slower, you fidget less, you burn fewer calories while you're asleep. The things you used to do that could generate that 5 pounds of fat loss can't do it anymore because your body has learned to conserve those calories and it's not going to burn them. So, what do you do if this is you? Well, let me give you 4 things you can do today to increase your metabolism and set your body up to burn fat. Number 1, eat enough food, especially protein and whole carbs. They're not the enemy, they are your spark. Number 2, strength train. Pick up a weight, my sweet friend. My sweet, sweet friend that thinks that weights are going to make them bulky. Please go grab one. Please lift it. You carry more in your purse than you pick up when you're weight training. Please go pick up some weight, build some lean muscle, burn some fat. Fuel your metabolic energy with some muscle building strength training. Number 3, reduce stress. That looks different for everybody. Maybe you need to go for a walk. Maybe you need to do your quiet time in the morning. Maybe you need to listen to some calming music on the way to work, because when you get to work, it's going to be a madhouse. Maybe on the way home from work, you need to listen to nothing so that when you get home, you're relaxed. Whatever it is that you need to do to help reduce stress, start practicing those habits little bitty pieces at a time. Oftentimes on my way to work, I'll listen to a podcast that encourages me. And oftentimes on my way home from work, I'll listen to silence. I need to decompress from my day before I walk into my home and try to give my all to my kids. It's not their fault what happened at work, and I don't need to just regurgitate that feelings of negativity or whatever on them. So reduce stress in your life. You'll be shocked at how that will also help you reduce belly fat. And number 4, you need to eat regularly, my friend. You do not need to only eat one meal in 12 hours. You do not only need to eat at the end of your shift. You do not only need to eat on the way home from work. You do not only need to eat at dinner time. Eat during the day. You need to eat enough protein to keep your blood sugar stable, and you need to eat enough carbohydrates to help take that protein and build lean muscle. And that's exactly what I teach you to do in my 6-week challenge. You see, we fuel our body in my 6-week challenge. And if your hunger has disappeared and your progress is stalled, it's simply not your fault. Your body is just trying to protect you, but you can send a new signal that says, I'm safe, I'm fueled, let's go. If this has helped you at all, I would love to see you hit that button. I would love to see you subscribe and share with someone who's stuck in the cycle of undereating and stalled progress. And if you're ready to rebuild your metabolism the right way, check out the link in the description box. Join me for my next 6-week challenge, and let's burn fat. And let's do it for good this time. Break the diet cycle and learn to lead your family in confidence. I can't wait to see you in my next group. Bye, friends.